Hi, how are you? Are you having fun? We finally put the vinyl flooring down. The installation was simple and easy, but preparation and cutting vinyl sheets were time consuming. We had to tear up the laminate flooring. It was terribly stinky from cat urine, which had been trapped in so long. The smell was so intense and unbearable. The floor also got wet due to water leaking. At first, we didn't understand what caused it. It was very confusing and upsetting. Since we moved into the house, most of the issues we've had so far is related to water. Sean had to break a small area of the wall where pipes are located and found out the pipe of the AC system broke. That's why instead of discharging water outside of the house, all of the water sat between the concrete subfloor and the flooring. The pipe was broken due to degradation. Sean fixed it with a 90-degree connector. It took us so much time to sanitize the foundation. We vacuumed, mopped back and forth many times with a solution of bleach and water. We also sprayed the edges of baseboards with the solution. Though we put the vinyl flooring down, but the floor isn't ready to use yet. Sean still needs to work on the baseboards and the three thresholds before putting them back on. Also, he needs to work a little bit on the cutout of the wall. After repairing the pipe, he has inserted the insulation pads, put a new piece of drywall on, screwed it, and taped the edges of the board with the self-adhesive fiberglass mesh, and then coated the edges with a joy compound. After it's dry, Sean's gonna sand it smooth and paint. Last Saturday, we went to Lowe's and got 6 compact Japanese holly trees, coleus and caladium of red leaves, 5 each. We intended to buy boxwood at first, but that would have been a mistake if we had done that because they grow extremely slow. I wouldn't have known that if Sean hadn't told me. I was very happy for buying compact Japanese holly trees. They look similar to boxwood, but the price was much sweeter, only half as cheap as boxwood. We also didn't intend to buy coleus and caladium at first because they're annual plants in our climate zone 8B, and they're just hardy from zone 9, but I love their red color so much, and I couldn't find any perennial plants which have similar heights and shapes and that red. So I just took a risk and hope they will adapt well to the new environment and will survive through winters. I hope because our climate zone and their zone is small. We also bought a blue point juniper. I love this beautiful tree. Its blue-green and its pyramid shape will draw attention to the garden, while the compact Japanese holly trees will function as a foundation. We planted the blue point juniper and the compact Japanese holly trees 2.75 feet and 2.5 feet far from the wall, and 5 feet between planting holes. In my imagination, our plants and flowers will have different heights, shapes, textures, and colors, so that our flower garden will have different colors, not different colors, but different layers, a fuller and richer look, as well as more characteristics. But renovating our yards is not our priority. Anyway, I'm interested in this project. We ended our holiday by going to Burlington and World Market. And we just bought a lot of snacks and then had dinner in a Vietnamese restaurant. We had fun, in short, after rough days. Last week, I still struggled dealing with my negative emotions, even I was aware that I needed to protect myself and not to be drawn into negativity. But I failed. I couldn't escape from the miserable feelings. Even right at the time, I strongly knew what was going on wasn't worth my time, energy, and attention. Blocking negative emotions is very challenging for me, but I would try my best to immune from it. Having failed to do this time just means I need more practice and tried harder until I succeed. That's my story in sharing. Hope you're still having wonderful days, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.